This is my ADL-10 Solution Power Fluency project. I did this project with Bella Chabot and Brooke Conley. Our challenge is that we are trying to find a way to provide people in third world countries with efficient, non-expensive, and eco-friendly and easily accessed light in their houses. So there were many problems we need to address for this problem, one of which being the fact that when they're trying to read by candlelight and kerosene lamps, this causes fires. The next step we did was discover. We asked a couple questions, such as, has this been tried by others? If so, by who and what did they do? What are the easiest and inexpensive ways to make the light work? Where do the light bulbs get their energy, and can the people access that energy? So the first thing we did was tried by others. Mr. Robinson's Science 9 class in 2016 did an engineering brightness project, and they contacted Ian Fogarty to get ideas on how to make a light they could send to the Dominican Republic. Their design used a magnet in the light to charge a coil enough to power the lights. Once there's enough power stored, you can turn on the light. There's a few energy sources you can use. This is batteries and magnets using kinetic energy, like the previous design. Another group that did it was Engineering Brightness, which is led by Ian Fogarty, John Howie, and Tracy Winnie. They used a design with 3 batteries to power a circuit board. So here are the 3 batteries, and the circuit board is attached by wires. Powering the bulbs, the 2 groups we've looked at both had very good ideas. So next was Dream. We came up with a couple list of solutions. First was combining the 2 designs. Eventually the batteries will run out of power, so our plan would be to figure out a way we can recharge the batteries with kinetic energy from the magnet of the other design so that the light can last longer and hopefully burn brighter. Another one was to try to use a magnet with a tighter coil. So there's also more here that you guys can read. So deliver. Our plan is that we can make light that combines the 2 designs. So just like we discussed about up here, we were going to combine the 2 designs. So in order to do this, we have to see what the 2 designs look like. First, we look at Engineering Brightness design. They have a circuit board with 12 small lights right here, and then there's 3 batteries inside of the light that are connected with wires to the light, and this is what it would look like when it is fully assembled. And then there's the other design from Mr. Robinson's grade 9 class. They used a magnet right here, which is attached to a coil. Using kinetic energy, you can walk around with it all day to charge the coil and magnet, and then when there's enough power, use a switch over there. You turn it on, it goes up through the coil and into the light. So our design, there were a few problems because the light here did not burn very brightly, and it was a little bit inefficient. So our plan would be combine the 2, use the magnet to charge the batteries when they run out of energy. So using kinetic energy still could go up the coil through the batteries to give them more energy, and then through the coil and into the light. And hopefully by using an LED light, we could get it to burn brighter. We think that with this new design, they can have light for longer and less expensive without the risk of fires, which is really important. It's also easy to use and theoretically would be an improvement from the previous designs. So yeah, this is the debrief. You can also read through a debrief. This is everything we've done, and we also have a couple sources which I will show you. But yeah, so this is the debrief. So our sources, we used Engineering Brightness and the blog. The design from Mr. Robinson's class came from Alhan's blog, and we also use Jenna Grant's blog.